All right, so we've got the thruster, everyone's favorite movement. It involves the full front squat and a full push press, combining two movements together, which is what makes it so metabolically hard. What we're gonna go through now is exactly how you can make it efficient so that it isn't as shit as most people make it out to be. So we're gonna start with the bar across our front rack. We're gonna go into a full depth front squat. So first priority is making sure we get our hips past our knees, so we'll go a little bit lower. Ideally, we want our hamstring to touch our calves, and we want our elbows to stay as high as they can throughout the movement, especially throughout the squat. And we're gonna stand nice and slow. We're gonna wait till we get almost to the top of our push press, and then we're gonna drive the bar off our shoulders. We're not gonna jerk like that. We're gonna push press it and squeeze our legs. So we'll go through one more rep nice and slow. We're gonna stand tall, and you're gonna see there, we stand onto our toes, but we're trying to drive our heels down as fast as we can and stick our head through so we can get that bar above our head. Let's go one more rep. There we go, so full front squat into a full push press, finishing with the bar above our head, ab squeeze, bum squeeze, quads fully locked out. Okay, because this is quite a dynamic movement, we do see quite a lot of common faults with this one, so we're gonna go through a few of them. The first one would be coming onto your toes in the front squat, obviously, so not going deep enough as well. Usually the coming onto the toes will lead to not going deep enough, so we wanna make sure we stay on our heels. We also wanna make sure we don't collapse through the front of the squat. So a lot of people, as the bar gets heavy, we start to collapse. We wanna make sure we keep our elbows up nice and high, away from the knees, so we shouldn't be touching our knees on our elbows. There should be a big gap between the two. We're gonna stand tall and thruster. The other main faults we're gonna see is not keeping the bar attached to our body. So let's hold the bar in the front rack. So some people try and hold the bar off their body, which is gonna lead to leaning forward, gonna lead to sore wrists. We wanna make sure that bar stays in the front rack on the way down. And also, we wanna keep it on our body for as long as we can. Let's go super slow, pause there. Go back, we're gonna pause there. So we need to keep the bar on our shoulders until about that position there, so we can drive the bar off our body using our legs, not pressing. Now the final one is disjointing the two movements and doing a front squat and a strict press. So show me what that would look like. It would be a front squat and then a strict press. We want to try and utilize the power of the hips as much as possible. So we're going to make sure we drive down and use our hips to squeeze that bar off our shoulders.